I'm just thinking about the semo
Okay.
first. So if you were to order semo, you would you
I would
stand up.
pass.
You would pass.
A hard pass.
No, it's not fast. But if they offered me beans, I would be like, oh, this is my guy. Let me just take it.
That's what makes you like semo.
What makes me like semo?
Because you don't have a mind of your own.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Oh, but thank you so much. That was really personal. Thank you. It got me roses, guys.
This is gaslighting at its.
Oh, don't worry. I've not even started.
How are you doing?
I'm fine. Hi, my name is Aisha.
Aisha, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
You look really beautiful.
Thank you. You don't look bad yourself. You look really good. Okay. So, what's your name?
I'm Daniel. Daniel.
Esuola Daniel.
Yeah.
So, Esuola sounds like a very unique and rare name. Can you run us through what it means?
It's awareness. So it's probably much more deeper and complicated than what I know it to mean, but it simply just means accruing wealth gradually. Accruing wealth gradually. That's where it's on the surface level, actually.
So, where are you from?
Not from Oyo State.
Indigenous from Oyo State. That's your state of origin.
Yeah.
I'm from Oyo State too.
Really?
Yeah.
Where in Oyo?
Shaki.
Yeah, okay.
Where are you from, Oyo?
Rua. Yorua.
Okay. So, where did you grow up?
I grew up in Lagos.
In Lagos. Where in Lagos?
Ikotu?
Ikotu.
Yeah.
Ikotu Igbe.
I know.
Okay. What was the family dynamic like when you were growing up?
It was pretty interesting. Let me put it that way.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Let me just put it like that. It was interesting.
So, how many siblings did you have?
4.
4. You are the first, second, third child.
Yeah.
You're pretty close with your siblings, I think it's.
Yeah, pretty close. I can say that.
Everybody.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Who in particular is your favorite? Who's your best? Why it's suggest it?
Maybe my mom.
Oh, he's a mommy's boy. That's really nice.
Actually.
Alright. So, apart from freelancing, web developing, and detective writing codes, what other things are you interested in?
I like to call myself a multidisciplinary creative. So basically, I have an experience with basically everything you can do.
Anything under in the creative world.
Yes.
Like,
Even out of the creative world.
Okay, let's start listing your most discipline. We should not.
Maybe not.
Give me few.
Okay. I actually have a bit of experience baking.
That was surprising.
Right.
He can bake.
I used to.
Oh, sorry, he used to bake.
Yeah.
Okay.
Photography. Making videos. I paint. I draw.
Painter.
Probably already know that.
I don't. Why would you assume that I know that? I do not know that.
You dug out a tweet from how many years ago and you don't know that?
How is that
possible?
I have amnesia.
So yeah, I do pretty much many things like that. Many things that even me myself sometimes I forget that I can actually do this.
You forget that you do stuff.
Yeah.
Damn. What am I doing in my life? Okay. Describe your arts. Let's say your painting and your drawing. What is the inspiration behind this?
I feel like when it comes to painting and drawing, that's an entirely different personality behind that. In the sense that it shows how impulsive I think, how impulsive I can be as a person, and how expressive I would like to be, as opposed to, the white collar typeset that I have deep forced to be in now. So that's basically it. My art is basically, it speaks to people differently. So it speaks to you based on how you can think. So I like to call it jaga music because I like to call it jagaism, coined from the word jaga music, because It's basically me just scribbling stuff.
Okay. So have you met someone that saw your heart and they gave it a deeper meaning that you even thought had?
Yes.
Your
And
dealer.
those are my people. Exactly.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah, so if you can understand my heart to some extent right off the bat, I feel like
You're
you
my people.
you
You're
and
my
we make
people.
a very, very deep connection. Yeah.
So do you have tattoos?
No,
I feel like
not
you're
at the
quite
moment.
expressive. Would you like a tattoo?
I would
What kind of tattoo would you get?
probably a sleeve tattoo.
Oof! Oh my god!
Exactly.
A sleeve tattoo. A
Right.
sleeve tattoo. Oh my god, it's going to be Kanye West. A black Kanye West. Sorry, a Nigerian Kanye West. Oh my god. Who is your paper?
Nah, that sounds wrong when you say that. You.
Okay.
What do you mean want to be Kanye West?
I mean, with the sleeve tattoo, you're going to be like,
I don't. Does Kanye West have a sleeve tattoo?
I don't know. Does he have a sleeve tattoo? Who has a sleeve tattoo?
Do you even know who Kanye West is?
Ah,
Exactly.
easy.
Do you know who Kanye West?
Yeah, I do. I have
Does he have a sleeve tattoo?
I've not seen him this past few days. He can have a sleeve
She
tattoo.
doesn't know if he has a sleeve tattoo.
He can have a sleeve tattoo. I mean, can you pull up to see it was Met Gala and he made the woman naked. Kanye is impulsive, he can have a sleeve tattoo.
Kanye is actually one of my favorite people. Though. He inspires reports
See?
to some extent.
See? When I said Nigerian Kanye, I wasn't wrong.
You know you were wrong. Let's leave that.
Okay, a sleeve tattoo. That's very nice. Would you do it anytime soon?
Probably not anytime soon. Probably not anytime soon. And I don't know. I might wake up tomorrow morning and just.
Yeah. Do you believe in love?
To some extent, yes.
Okay. To some extent.
Yeah. Why did you do that?
Why did I do that?
Why did you do
I mean,
that?
what do you mean? You ain't bland. Do you believe in love? You're like, what's love?
I didn't say what is
No,
love.
I mean, but like, what was the silence? What was the silence for?
And so I was just like, do I actually believe it? I'm not actually, do I actually believe in love? I don't know actually. I think so.
Oh god, this one is spicy. Anyways. Who is your favorite Fuji artist?
I like.
Please say
This
Soyoyo.
is long. Mostly Esuola. My favorite one is Soyoyo. See,
He said Soyoyo.
that's an absolute work of art.
Okay.
And
Ebenezer Obi.
nah, I feel like he's like still too when it comes to stuff. Like I like the hardcore type of Fuji,
Okay.
the one that will get you up on your feet dancing. Like
Okay.
I feel like mostly Esuola, or Pasuma,
What's like?
Pasura Ingi, and the list goes on, bro. Yeah, I'm just going to keep it like that.
I heard another rumor
Okay.
that you can cook.
I
Try
can
it. Okay.
actually.
Pap or
Whenever I'm in
custard?
the mood.
Which one do you make best?
Papa what?
Custard.
I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy because I don't know how to make any of it. And I know what you are.
I don't know
I
what
know
I am.
what you are.
I know what I don't know what he's talking about.
She's setting me up.
I'm not.
guys.
You should be able to make one of them.
Well, I can make papa actually.
You can
My
make
grandma.
custard.
Shout out to my grandma, by the way.
So you can make custard.
Pap.
Custard. Sorry, pap.
I feel like pap and custard is same flow now. Like
Yeah.
custard is just like the sushi version of pap. Like I wanna be Starboy.
But every time he makes pap, he turns to water. I'm very one of his stuff, boy. But every time he makes pap, I mean that's a story for another day. I listen. I don't judge.
Okay.
Okay.
Everything she has done on this space so far is just
No.
Okay.
I'm trying to. They're trying to make it comfortable.
Okay.
Yeah. So back to your work.
Mhm.
Whatever had an unsatisfied client.
Yes.
How did you treat that?
How does that work?
Handle that.
To be honest, I'd like to believe that it wasn't my fault.
If you're hearing this.
It was a long time ago, actually, like three years ago. That was like, it was bad. But yeah, we actually like met at the very, very fine point. And we settled it at the end of the day.
Okay.
But that was in my, what's it called? My architectural journey.
You can draw. Sorry. You drew architectural drawings. You made architectural drawings.
Yes.
Wow. I was like, please, people that are not talented, how are we watching this show?
I don't really think
He
it has
thinks he
anything
can
to
be, he
do.
can cook. He's into photography, content creating, video making.
I don't think it has
The
anything
camera.
to
I was
do
asking
with-
Skin. I was asking Skin, how do you own this camera?
I really do not think it has anything to do with talent, actually. I'm a little very inquisitive.
Okay.
If I see that, oh, this thing actually looks cool, I want to
No answer.
know how to do it.
Okay. Let's take some reality skin, Elisha. Okay. So you wake up in the morning and the first thing you see is another day to do word class or word belt.
That's probably like 3 hours after I'm already awake. I just remember that, oh, I actually have to show up here. And then I just like,
But are you really word best?
I
You
don't
really
know,
think you are the word best?
am I?
I mean, if you go to his page, first thing you say top rated freelancer and freelance web developer. So you feel like you are top rated, you're very good at what you do.
I think my work speaks for
But
itself.
I really like people that knows how good their works are. So I'm talking about Fuji, Yoruba, and the heritage of life.
Let me quickly chip in something there.
Okay.
Not people that know how good their work are, because that makes it sound like I'm being cocky or something. One thing I don't actually do, which some people might find controversial, is controversial the right word? I don't know.
Okay, controversial.
I don't really like the concept of getting stuck in self-appraisal, because I feel like you can easily get distracted by that. I don't like to turn my own. I barely do that. But my client feedbacks speak for the type of work that I do. Do you get? Yeah. Let's put it like that.
Yeah. Speaking of Yoruba heritage and Fuji, let's play with proverbs.
Let's what?
Let's play with proverbs.
I feel like I'm going to.
No, you're saying, I promise you, you're saying. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can't balance it. Sorry. I really will.
Oh, exactly. So, I don't really know any proverbs. Do you know any other proverbs? Give me one proverbs.
No, actually.
But that one stands.
That one is top tier. Exactly.
Okay. So, this is me. Do you believe aliens are real?
Yes, I do. I do believe that answer.
So you do believe that aliens are real?
To some extent, yeah.
Okay. So what is this topic you have a controversial opinion about?
The fact that they make us believe that aliens are not real.
Okay.
Yeah.
But aside that, do you have any other topic?
Not really. None that I can still think of right now.
Okay. So complete this sentence. My social life is
hanging out to daylight.
Hey, good. Okay. Don't worry. You'll find ways around it. We still have add feelings and it's good at 8 beans.
I feel like if you don't like beans, they should actually sit down with you and like you should go through therapy. Yeah, because quite won't you? You don't like beans.
Feelings against them.
You don't like beans.
I never said I don't like beans. I can like beans. I can like beans. But the same time, there's also this part.
Guys.
We are guys. There's also this part of me that is like, okay, why?
Oh, I just feel like beans is good, okay? I don't know for some weird.
What about Semo?
I feel like you need to go to therapy.
So it's more like Semo, they need to go to therapy, or they don't like Semo.
Semo is like, okay, there's really nothing to eat anymore. I would rather even just drink water and take Semo.
Don't be guys.
Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't like semo. Because why?
Oh my god. Oh my
It's
god.
like
I feel betrayed.
it's like trash. Someone doesn't have a mind of its own. It's like that guy in a group that you just tell, okay, go there and goes.
I like some. Is everyone is prepared well? Okay. So can you walk us through your fashion style? I feel like you understand fashion a bit.
Yeah, to some extent, yes. But I feel like I'm not in my fashion era right now. But
Hey.
the type of things I would love to like
Wait.
wear, I can't do that. I can't do that here. Like in this part of the world, I would just boil myself.
Mm. Words. Who's your favorite fashionista? Let me guess. Kanye West.
Move on.
No, I refuse to.
Move on.
I will not.
Virgil Abloh, the goat. Virgil Abloh for the like thought process behind his works.
Yeah, I'll check on the right.
I just, you know,
Like them.
I just like them.
I'm just thinking about this semo
Okay.
part. So if you were to order semo, you would
I would
stand up.
pass.
You would pass.
A hard pass.
No, it's some but if they offered me beans, I would be like, oh, this is my guy. Let me just take it.
That's what makes you like Semo.
What makes me like semo?
Because you don't have a mind of your own. Exactly. Semo just wants to.
So when you just attacked me.
I didn't like.
Okay, fine. Let's move on to the next. What do you do on fun days? Describe your fun day.
Fun days. Every day is a fun day for me, actually.
We are always spontaneous and you're always busy.
Exactly. That's what makes it fun. I could literally wake up and be like, oh, okay. You know what? Let's go do this today. Tomorrow, let's go. If not for that, the location actually like limits the amount of activities you can actually, engage in. I feel like it would be much more fun than it is currently.
Okay. So how long have you been exposed to web developing and freelance?
Freelance all my life. Web development a little over 4 years.
How about content, video making and photography?
Video making like 7 years now.
Oh,
Yeah.
So you're a newcomer to video making?
Not really. But I wasn't actively like, the one behind the camera, like shooting, but okay, being a part of the whole direction, like, the whole stuff. Yeah.
Okay, so back to music. Who are your favorite artists aside the Fuji artist?
Santino, number one.
Ayomaf.
Ayomaf is like newcomer, but Santino, Borge, say Iwa,
Kendrick Lamar.
Ajebo Hustlers, Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, Kanye West. I'm listing them based on like,
The way he likes.
yeah, the way I like them, by the way. And then we have, but it's fixed. It's fixed.
The same way his love for Semu shakes.
I don't like Semo.
Sometimes he eats
my
it.
love for Semo doesn't even like.
I don't.
Oh yeah, that's that about that.
What shakes? I think there's a way to mention an axis that you love for in shakes.
Drake.
Drake.
Drake. I don't really like
I'm sorry. Okay. I mean,
sometimes though.
No accent straight. Just them, you're not like them.
Wow. Wow.
When it was this thing, nobody said anything. Man. Anyways, what advice would you give to your younger self?
You said you wanted to help me. We what?
Don't worry, just give the advice. Or would you like to give your younger self to his face?
To my face. Oh my days! I shouldn't. Help me send this picture. Wow.
I'll send it. For him, this is self. I'm not sending him the picture.
Oh wow. I need these pictures.
What advice did he
I need this particular one. Bruh. How this picture was long lost. Like, bro.
Did you stalk her?
I beg say now. Bro. Rush of memories, bruh. This is crazy.
They are still waiting for the advice. Don't worry, guys.
Just do your thing. Like, life is going to just be life. Like, just live it. I grew up being stuck up in my mind all the time. Like, I doubted almost everything I do. I doubted everything I did back then. Sometimes it's still like comes, but then everything you doubted at that point in time is going to get you to where you're at currently. So just double up, do more of it. Then maybe you'd have been in a better position at this. Oh yeah, that's just it.
So can we pronounce, so I can't get this pronunciation.
I see what you guys did. O and O. Yeah. O and O.
Oh my god! Oh and oh.
Yes.
Oh. Oh, it's not Orlando.
No, it isn't.
It's Oracle.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Do you understand?
I had the same reaction with her.
Oh. Oh. And oh.
Yeah.
Damn. Alright. Alright. So moving on to the final parts. Okay, this is just me and you now. Almost.
Okay.
Okay. So you call yourself a polymath.
Yeah, actually.
Someone with know a lot of things, you have experienced a lot of things. So we have Aristotle, we have Benini, we have a lot of people as polymaths. So I'm going to be having Afri hats. I guess you put your name out there like this is Afri hats, a polymath, someone that's better than OV and everything.
I mean, that's the vision. So yeah, at some point it's going to be like that.
Okay. So who inspires your arts? Who gives you inspiration for your drawings?
For my drawings, I feel like top of the list would be Lorenzo Benini. I like a few things about his work. Basquiat, Baxi, and Olaolu Asulon. Bro. Shout out to Olaolu Asulon.
So you're supposed to be a serious person.
Not really.
Online is a serious person. Good morning in terms to be word class. On Monday again.
In person, I'm actually very
You guys not be scared to come free.
very, very free in person because, but online, I'm forced to like wear my suit and tie. That's why I like Twitter, by the way. I can be myself sometimes, but I can just tweet my intrusive thoughts. Yeah.
Are you in love right now?
Yes.
Oh.
With my work.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Amir, by the way.
That's moving on.
I mean, you said moving on. You think he was just talk about you?
Why did you have to do that?
He's a very good friend.
Yeah, he is actually.
And he's also good at what he does.
He's very, very.
Will you say he understands your arts and he understands you?
He's a very foolish boy.
What?
Very, very foolish boy. Still not the fool.
I don't think you're foolish, Amir.
He's probably going to be very, very surprised when I know this is that it magically popped up in this conversation.
Don't worry. Would you pick photography, creating videos over web development?
Yeah.
Oh my god, you would? Why? The art of it, the beauty of it.
The fact that I just would, cause that's like me personally. Aside, I do web development for work, but my being is like art, being creative and putting stuff out there. So,
Hi guys, thank you so much for watching and watch us for the next episode.